This one needs something. The road makes...
Bandits harass the caravans at every step, but Khajiit usually scare them off. The wind blows bitter cold in this place.
Fire!
It's true.
Keep your eyes open.
brothers, waging war against the Empire.
When we have reclaimed our homeland from the Imperials, we will take the fight to the Thalmor. They are the true enemy, make no mistake. Need you to deliver some false orders to the Imperial Legate in Morthal. But first, we need to get our hands on some Imperial orders to make the forgeries. The inns at Dragon Bridge and Rorikstead are frequent stops for Imperial runners. See if you can't convince one of those innkeepers to help you. Sometimes I will need you to... But first, we need to get our hands on some Imperial orders to make the forgeries. Look deeply into the face. Ulfric can tell you more than most anyone. He was stuck. Need you to deliver some false orders to the Imperial Legate in Morthal. Need you to deliver some false orders to the Imperial Legate in Morthal. But first, see if you got one way or... What do you say? Go with the 9.
We'll show those things who this land belongs to.
Pa says I'm too young to fight in the war, but I can still help by patrolling the town.
Respect the law, and you'll have no trouble in Dragonbridge.
Fate is the name. I tend to keep my patrons' privacy. It is? Well, that's different. He was here, but he left. If you leave now, you can or you can just wait here. He'll be back soon enough.
Working hard. You're a well-traveled sort. I can tell just looking at you.
Oops. Can't stop the chat, citizen. Is that so? Around him! Pull back!
Good work. Let's see what you got. They know more of our plans than I thought. Not good. Oh, what's this? Fort Snowhawk is in need of reinforcements. Then make sure they won't be getting those. Give me a moment while I make a few, corrections to these reports. There we go. Make sure those forged documents get to the legate in Morthal. They should give them the wrong idea, and us the advantage. Watch yourself out there.
Fight or die well.
Can't wait to kill him. Is that so? Lost your uniform along the way, did you, soldier? I suppose it would be. Thank you, soldier. Let's take a look at these reports. I'm waiting on word about reinforcements for the fort. Good. They're on their way. We have some information on enemy. Stormcloak scouts are making it difficult to move around. It's good. Why don't you have yourself a drink at the moorside before you head back?
All right, to wonder. What does the Dragon Ball do once he's been summoned? Rapier. Snowhammer?
Snowhammer. You are going to Fort Snowhawk. Meet the brothers preparing for the attack. Then join them in wiping out the Imperials. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. What do you say? Can you do this? Good. You've got real fire in you. I like that. Talos guide you. Look deeply into the faces of the warriors around you. These are the true sons and daughters of... Skyrim. Watch yourself out there.
What's in it? What are you doing? I'm on your side! What are you doing? Hey, be careful!
What are you doing? Watch it!
Talos smite you.
Watch it!
Victory is yours! I sim- Going
That's...
Tullius must be getting nervous. Taking Hellmarch, we're practically in his backyard now. As soon as you've become a true hero of Skyrim, I number you among my kin. You shall now be known as Stormblade. The love of the land and her people flows from your heart, even as death to her enemies flows from your hands. On behalf of the sons and daughters of Skyrim, on behalf of all that is righteous and true, Take this token of our appreciation for your service. You've no time to glory in your accomplishments. We're gathering for our final assault on Solitude. I need you there. Report to our camp in Hoffinger.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken... calls.
Are you a soldier? One day, I'm going to be a soldier.
When we reclaimed our homeland from the Imperials, we will take the fight to the Thalmor. The measure of a man is taken at the moment of his death. And know this for truth. The ghosts of many heroes walk among us. That we have fought. You're going to the fort. Meet the brothers preparing for the attack. Then join them in wiping out the Imperials. Once you... What do you say? Can you do this? Good. You've got real fire in you. I like that. Talos, guide.
Just go. Get out.
victory. That's it.
I can just...
Curse you! Kill you!
Stormblade, it's an honor.
We're taking the city. Meet the brothers gathering for the attack. Fight well or die well. Talos be with you. We're taking the city. Meet the brothers gathering for the attack. Fight well or die well. Talos be with you. We're taking the city.
This is it, men. It's time to make the city ours. On this day, our enemy will know the fullness of our determination, the true depth of our anger, and the exalted righteousness of our cause. The gods are watching. The spirits of our ancestors are stirring. And men, under suns yet to dawn, will be transformed by what we do here today. Fear neither pain nor darkness, for sovereign God awaits those who die with weapons in their hands and courage in their hearts. We now fight our way to Castle Dower, to cut the head off the Legion itself. And in that moment, the gods will look down and see Skyrim as she was meant to be, full of lords who are mighty, powerful, and free. Ready now, everyone, with me, for the sons and daughters of Skyrim! Ah!
Who's there?
Tala smite you.
For the Emperor!
I dare you. Precious Emperor now.
Expecting that, were you? The Emperor can kiss my ass!
Where's your precious Emperor now? Come on! What are you doing? You call this? You're pathetic!
I'm getting bored.
Where's your...
out with your blood! I'm getting bored. You're as good as dead. A pox on the Empire!
Secure the door.
Already done.
Stop. Stop what? Taking Skyrim back from those who leave her to rot.
You're wrong, Ulfric. We need the Empire. Without it...
Dragonborn. Perhaps this is the fate of Skyrim after all. To be destroyed from the inside. If that must be, then it will. And why should I be any different?
You were there with
so
us.
many
You
lives
saw it.
already lost.
The day the Empire's flying that damn tree.
Now you're dead!
You want me to close my eyes? Would that even things up a little?
Enough.
Listen. It's for you. Any last words before I send you to oblivion?
You realize this is exactly what they wanted.
What who wanted?
The Thalmor. They stirred up trouble here. Forced us to divert needed resources and throw away good soldiers, quelling this rebellion.
It's a little more than a rebellion, don't you think?
We aren't the bad guys, you know.
Maybe not, but you certainly are the good guys.
Perhaps you're right. But then what does that make you?
You just said it yourself.
It makes us right.
And if I surrender?
The Empire I remember never surrendered.
That Empire is dead. And so are you.
So be it.
Just kill him and let's be done with it already.
Come on. Where's your sense of the dramatic moment?
By the gods. If it's a good ending to some damn story you're after, perhaps the Dragonborn should be the one to do it.
Good point. Well, Dragonborn, what do you say? Do you want the honor? Dragonborn, here. Use my sword to do it. This moment will be immortalized in song.
Good. It's done.
Well, Stormblade, I want you to have my sword, a token of my appreciation. Now then, the men will expect a speech. Will you stand by my side? I wish to honor you, Dragonborn, and the truest of Stormcloaks. Very good. Come.
I'll go gather the men in the courtyard.
And Alyssa?
Don't you worry about...
I feel so...
If you have
alive.
business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward. No. Although it's true my husband Torrig was the High King, and I am his widow, I am in no position to claim such a title. Ulfric Stormcloak is victorious, and it seems I will never take my rightful place as High Queen. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. He thought he deserved it more than Torrig. Now it would seem Ulfric has his wish. And there truly is
Good
no
job
justice
out there.
in the world.
Glad you were with us.
Yes? Make it quick. I'm a busy man. No, not yet. We'll wait for the mood to name... But that doesn't mean I won't start acting like it. The Empire may try to reclaim... There will be peace for a time. Because soon the elves will again seek to rule the world. For it will be Skyrim that shall lead. True sons and daughters of Skyrim reign in every city. We've crippled the Empire. What more could I ask of you? No. You're free to roam. That said, some of the Legion's staunchest men have organized themselves. If you come across any Imperials in your travels, I expect you'll know what to do. Keep your brother, he'll keep you.
And now, I present to you, Ulfric Stormcloak, hero of the people, liberate... and High King of Skyrim.
I am indeed Ulfric Stormcloak, and at my side the man known as Stormblade, and the world knows as the Dragonborn. And indeed, there are many that call us heroes.
But it is all of you who are the true heroes. It was you who fought a dying empire, who sunk its claws into our land trying to drag us down with it. It was you who fought the Thalmor and their puppets who would have us deny our gods and our heritage. It was you who fought your kin who didn't understand our cause, who weren't willing to pay the price for our freedom. But more than that, it was you who fought for Skyrim, for our right to fight our own battles, to return to our glory and traditions, to determine our own future. And it is for these reasons that I cannot accept the mantle of High King. Not until the Moot declares that title should adorn my shoulders will I accept it.
And what about Jarl Elisif?
Yes, what about the Lady Elisif? Will she put aside her personal hatred for me and her misplaced love for the Emperor and his coin so that the suffering of our people will end? Will she acknowledge that it is we Nords who will determine Skyrim's future? Will she swear fealty to me, so all may know that we are at peace and a new day has dawned?
I do.
Then it is settled. The Jarl will continue to rule Solitude. I will garrison armies here to ward off Imperial attempts to reclaim the city. And in due time, the Moot will meet and settle the claim to High King once and for all. There is much to do, and I need every able-bodied man and woman committed to rebuilding Skyrim. A great darkness is growing, and soon we will be called to fight it, on these shores or abroad. The Aldmeri Dominion may have defeated the Empire, but it has not defeated Skyrim!
How'd I do?
Not so bad. Nice touch about the High King.
Thank you. I thought so too.
It's a foregone conclusion, you know.
Oh, I know.
The Imperials are not going to leave us alone. They still have camps in the hills. They'll continue to strike out at us, whenever and wherever they can.
I'm not afraid of the remnants of the Legion. In time, they'll all give up and go home. What I fear is that the Thalmor will see our victory here and turn greater attention to our shores. We must be prepared to face them.
Aye.
And of course, we couldn't have done it without you. May the gods preserve you.
May the gods preserve us all.
Come, Galmar. We've still much work to do.
The Empire is weak. That is why we fight them. Skyrim must be ruled by the strong. It was anger that brought each of us here, but it is love that keeps us fighting.